Greetings to the 12th Dada Saheb Phalke Film Festival. Hi, I am MS Tripathi, director of the Marathi feature film Brahman Dhwani. It was many years ago when the mobile phone was not so popular in the villages. We had noticed that boys used to recharge the phone of the girls and then chat with them. This got us thinking, what if something goes wrong? What if some immature girl falls for some shrewd boy? What would happen then in such a scenario? We decided to make a story on this. We were discussing and we went on, and it took us years to come up with the proper story for this film. The main aim of making this film, this was thought out before the pandemic, of course, was to create awareness to the parents that what type of children we have and is it safe to hand over technology to them at an age when their minds are still immature. Initially, deciding the story was a big roadblock because all of us had different thoughts how the story should go, how it should end, and it took us quite a few years to do that. And after that was the location. We were in the midst of a pandemic and location hunting was a big task. And finally, the biggest of all was the pandemic itself. Because we've completed the script around the mid of 2020 and then we were just waiting. At the start of 2021, for a few days, lockdown was relaxed. And in February, March of 2021, we completed the shoot of the film. Human resource for us was not a big problem because we do have a very great team who have helped a lot, or rather they have gone out of their way. Not only was this film my dream film, but when I told my team about the subject, it was their passion too. They also wanted to make a good film and they contributed a lot. They really contributed a lot. But the financial problem, of course, came up. And we managed that too. We tried to shoot in places where we don't have to pay for the permissions, and then again cutting the costs in different places. We did manage. As you know, we shot during the pandemic, and that was a big challenge in itself. There were a few people in the village who were against us shooting, but since the headman of the village was on our side, fortunately, we did not face a lot of problem, but of course, yes, we did face some problems. As we had worked on the film for a number of years, we have smoothed out almost all the loopholes. And when we got down to the shooting, most of our team knew exactly what had to be done. So by the time we completed the film, the time of the film was a little more than what we had planned. So we had to cut out a few scenes, and in terms of the locations, we had to do a little bit of compromise. And besides small things, mostly it was what we had imagined it should be. Our target audience is mostly parents of school children, of course school children themselves, and the society at large. Because this film not only gives out a message about the technology, it also shows the plight of the farmers and the different problems faced by farmers in the society. That has been taken up. And the USP is that it is an entertaining film. Besides giving out a social message, it also is an entertaining film. When we were casting for the film, we decided to take mostly people from the TV who were popular in the local households. And of course, we took people from many different villages, from many different places, so that when we go for promotions, we can have a bigger circle of promotion. And we are going to go in for the social media promotion mostly. And as far as the distribution goes, we are in talks with a few people to see if we can find someone to be a partner for the release in terms of profit sharings. Let's see how it goes. My audience, I feel, would love to watch this film because besides being entertaining, it also does give out a few messages. As far as upcoming filmmakers are there, I would advise them, go with your passion. If you want to make a film, make sure you make the film. If you keep on saying, oh, how can this be done? How can I get that? You'll never end up making a film. Always be positive. Dada Saheb Film Festival is a very big film festival. I'm very lucky that I have been one of the chosen ones who can show my film over here. May your film festival grow year by year, globally too. May it become one of the best film festivals because Dada Saheb Phalke's name is a very big name. Thank you for having me.